Cats know it. Owls know it. Skilled surgeons know it. When something is worth noticing, you slow right down. Not because you are lazy or weak, but because slowing down helps you sense more, notice small differences, make subtle adjustments, and respond with greater precision. Hi, I'm Julie from My Feldenkrais Ways and Love Your Eyes. I wonder what you might discover if you gave your eyes and yourself that same opportunity today. Not to think so much as to feel and explore one of the founding principles of all My Feldenkrais Ways movement programs, and that is to make small, slow movements with genuine curiosity. After my brain injury, I often wanted answers quickly. I wanted to know why something felt strange or difficult or painful. My balance, I wanted to know why my balance was so unsteady and why my vision was so debilitated. But most of the useful discoveries didn't happen when I was trying hard. They happened when I slowed down enough to notice what I was actually doing. A small movement, a slight shift of attention, a small difference between one side and the other. The slower I explored, the more information became available. I wasn't creating anything new. I was noticing what had been there all along. Well, today I want to invite you to think of yourself as Sherlock Holmes, not rushing to solve the mystery, but gathering clues, noticing details, following evidence. As we slow down, you may begin to notice things about your eyes, your head, and the way you move that you've never noticed before. Things that have been there all along. You see, most of us spend our days moving quickly from one thing to the next. I've got to get to work. I've got to cook dinner. I've got to answer that email. And we do get things done. But often we move too quickly to notice how we are doing them. Today we'll choose a slow, gentle movement over haste. And we'll choose ease over effort and attention over achievement. This is a short 10-minute lesson. The movements are small and usually considered easy. The challenge is often not the movement itself, but to stay curious. Yes. So if your attention wanders, don't worry. Simply notice where it has gone and gently bring it back. So to begin, please lie comfortably on your back or sit supported in a chair. If you wear glasses or contact lenses, please remove them and allow your eyes to close. Now, notice the places where your body meets the floor or the bed or the chair, and notice your breathing. Nothing to achieve. If at any time you feel like you have done enough, then stop and return to the session later. But for now, know that this is an opportunity to notice your contact with the floor, bed, or chair. Now we're going to do a little head rolling. So can you begin turning your head from side to side, exactly as you normally would? Exactly as you normally would with no special instructions, just your usual way. Notice the speed, notice the size. This is your baseline. Now pause a moment. Let's turn off autopilot and repeat the movement, but make it smaller, much smaller, slower, much slower. Imagine moving slowly enough to notice every millimeter along the way. And ask yourself, what am I sensing? Is one side easier? And I wonder, can you tell where your head is without seeing it? Does one side somehow feel more known, more familiar than the other? And can you do less effort and notice more? Now, make the movement half as big again and half as slow. Because when the movement becomes smaller, there is more available to feel. And I wonder, can it become even slower still? And pause. Return your head to the middle. With your eyes closed, slowly look to the right with only your eyes. Then return them to center. Do move as though you have all the time in the world. Can you sense the beginning of the movement, the middle, the end? Do both eyes seem to move together? Or does it all happen too quickly to notice? If so, that's fine. Do try doing a little less and notice more. And pause again. Now, this time, can you allow your head and eyes to travel together toward the right? That's it. Your head and eyes traveling together towards the right. And then return them to center. And do that a few more times, slowly and gently. You can notice how you begin the movement. Do your eyes lead? Does your head lead? What is your habit? Now pause that and let's experiment. Beginning with your head in the center, let the eyes move first and have your head follow. Now return your head to the starting position and let the head move first and have your eyes follow. Try that again. Let the eyes move first and the head follow. Pause. Now return your head to the starting position and let your head move first and have your eyes follow. Can you tell which feels easier? Which feels smoother? Which feels more coordinated? There is no correct answer, only information. Now pause. You see, this kind of attention is becoming rare. Most of the day we are scanning, reacting, rushing. But learning often happens in unhurried moments. So notice your eyes now. Notice your face. Notice the space around your eyes. Do they feel a little different from a few moments ago? Not better, not worse, just different. And once again, gently turn your head from side to side. Compare this movement with the one at the beginning. Is there more ease, more smoothness, more comfort? Perhaps there is, perhaps there isn't. The important thing is noticing. So let's return to our opening question. What happens when you move so slowly that you can actually feel yourself moving? Well, perhaps you discovered something new. Perhaps you noticed an effort that you didn't know you were making. Perhaps your eyes, head and neck found a simpler way to work together. Or perhaps you simply became a little more aware. Whatever you noticed, chances are it was not actually something new. It was something that had been there all along, waiting to be seen. In my Feldenkrais ways, awareness is often the beginning of change. Well, thank you for joining me in this exploration. If you'd like to learn more about movement, awareness, neuroplasticity, and natural vision improvement, visit mfways.com. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes. Stand and take a few easy steps and notice how you meet the world now. Cheers.